So, welcome everyone. It's a bit of a short recap, December. After the last video I went up north, visit my friends, family for about a week. Really nice. Get out of this house, just get out of here. And then I came back because I needed to finish a couple of things, mainly, you know, those cluttered spaces and then the kitchen in a common area. Well, of course it took me way more time than I thought, especially building the shelves and the cabinet with shelves in the kitchen. It was And then the temperatures were a little bit different. Sometimes it's gray, sometimes it's really sunny, really nice, like 10 degrees, 12 degrees. For a while I thought that I was really too late to open the soil going down the hill where I would like to extend the food forests. But my neighbor, one day he called me. It was really misty, he couldn't work for himself, so he came up with the excavator and basically did the whole job in less than a day. So that's really nice because now the roots can dry. I know that there are a lot of people there, especially in permaculture, who believe that you should tilt the soil, etc. But that soil was really compacted, the trucks went over it. There's weeds and herbs and roots. Now having it opened, you know, the roots can die and I can build up my terraces from the bottom and then going upwards. I have a pretty good idea how and what. Also need to build 2 stairs. The only thing that I figured is I don't have enough of these chestnut logs, so I'll probably need to buy myself a couple more. Oh. And then there is a website. I don't have a website yet. Been struggling with that. But then last week I decided that I took a look at some of these automated booking systems. And since I probably have to run it myself, I figured it's better to get me one of those systems. So I have like a dashboard with all the bookings, etc, etc. I can work from one central area, and it also has a booking site with prices in it. You can book directly, it connects to external portals. So hopefully by the time this video goes online, that website is online too. And then we will see during the Christmas holidays whether or not I can manage to get myself some people interested to come and have a holiday here. But it's a whole new world too, except for the part where it comes to booking systems. Because I've been building those, or at least I've been the architect of the functionalities for many years. So I do understand that part of the business a little bit. Right, let's take a look around. Yeah, you gotta start somewhere, so might as well give it a clean up, even if you won't use it a lot. Put another protection here. Ah, look at it. Oh, dirty. Man. Feels different, even if one day I'm gonna get rid of that door. I'm gonna put one that is like 170, so it's gonna be a door and either a window pane or something from wood. But clean, guys. Yeah. The stove is working, and I bought this little thing here, ventilator. Not sure it really works, but it seems to be working. Next, kitchen block. Wow. First cut, exactly right. Well, it feels like a man cave, but it's gonna be the future workshop. Right, let's see, where were we? We had a little bit of snow last night. It's already gone. But on top of the hill there's still a little bit left. Oh yes, starting to get organized. I mean, what's there not to like about this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh boy. Nope, that one's not going all the way in. Alright, let's have lunch and then build. Mhm. Mm-mm. Oh, cleaned up. So the kitchen is gone, and in general, this space is so much cleaner. Well, there are still some things that need to be reorganized, but we're getting there. So I'm not sure what makes me happier, because I kept this moment, this drawer, it contains seeds, but eating that much yogurt comes in handy because everything is organized, and that is so nice. Ask me for something, I'm sure I have it. I'm like a hardware store. Don't have the quantities, but I do have a lot of stuff. Yeah, man. I can make a coffee. I have a little electrical heater if needed. So I reused all the wood that came out of the old kitchen. One part, the last part of the kitchen block. Cut all the wood in half, because in the end I think the lesson that I learned from the previous space is that you need a lot of shelf space, and not necessarily deep, but you need a lot of shelves. So, got a lot of shelves. I like it. I like it. Makes me happy, this space. Organized, finally. Ah. So I have a lot of stuff here, but that is all for the last apartment to build one day. And yeah. organized. So I have some wood left. These 4 pieces. Because the only thing that is missing and the only thing that I still want to build is basically a saw table on wheels. So when I have to use the saw, I can roll it to the exit here, and inside it stays a bit clean, and I just have to clean outside. I haven't I don't have a model yet, but maybe I will check YouTube a little bit for some ideas. Took a long time for all the kitchen appliances to arrive, because first I went up north for a week, directly after the last video. Left the building, I was done with it for a moment. But everything works, that's nice. We did have to extend the gas tubes upstairs, they weren't connected, and then here I got gas to come from the side with a tap, so I can close and open it when needed. It's a funny thing that I didn't know. Liquefied gas, it's lighter than air, so it always goes to the bottom. And since I raised the floor, it's best not to keep gas underneath. Happy stove with a big oven, everything on gas. And then a small sink. But like this I do have enough space to basically work a little bit, prepare food preparation. More space than I imagined in the beginning, and I bought a small dishwasher. So the dishwasher, actually I bought it because if you have a group of people and you are cooking for them, it's handy. You can mingle with the guests or your friends or whatever and have the dishwasher do the work. Outside of that, I mean, I always believe that it's quicker and faster and easier to wash by hand. So, and then there is this cabinet with some shelves. Didn't turn out as beautiful as I imagined, but it's very practical, and I built it in a way that I can just open it and access the technical space behind, because all the water and the heating system, it's all behind that cabinet. There was that ugly hole. Yeah, and then there was this this fridge. I mean, I have to admit that when I bought it, I didn't really look at the height, so I'm a bit lucky that it fits just right. I think I have like 2 or 3 centimeters left in the top. Well, I still have to organize that corner. There are some little things left to do here, like everywhere. But the main thing is that everything functions, and you know, it's more a case of going through everything that you have and one by one putting it in the right place. Our friend is also still around. Just getting his food. Miro! Psst. So I bought myself 2 of these small ventilators. And do they really work? Well, I guess the idea is pretty simple. There's an electrical component. When the stove heats up, everything gets hot. It's just that in the top it takes a long time to get hot. So while the ventilator is blowing air, I do get the sense that above the air is still pretty cold and below it's warm. That's logical because here it's warmer. The one that I have on the tube works better, definitely. So yeah, what makes me happier, that the kitchen is basically working. Yes, it does really. Because the common space is finished. I have wines, can offer wines, I can make aperitivi, etc, etc, coffee, juice. But sometimes I think that I'm happier with my new workspace and the fact that everything is organized, ordered. I know where to find everything. It was amazing to see how much I had there. It's still a little bit of work, but having a direct booking site is really nice, and of course we want to see everything red. Red means that it's fully booked. Mamma mia! Yeah, in between I'm doing some maintenance. Bought myself some oil. If it's a nice dry day, sunny day, I can do the bottom. And then I have the lounges to do too. So between Christmas and the New Year, I probably will sit down and make myself something of a to-do list with need to, have to, nice to have, etc. And if I have that overview, I know that maybe, you know, a sunny day, I can paint some of the railings, still need to be done. Do some maintenance, collect some seeds. Yeah. And I guess I'll be spending the first quarter of the year mostly on the hill, trying to build those terraces. It's a gruesome job, but I really like it. It's all manual labor. We didn't find a lot of big stones, but there are small rocks, small stones. So I have this very primitive system with a chicken wire, and I sift the soil through it, and then all the small pieces, the small stones, I use them to make the paths. Oh, what's wrong? Oh. Yeah. It's good to be outside, huh? Yeah. So this little guy, he actually went with me on a trip up north, and going going up north was a little bit nervous the first couple of hours, but then he relaxed. And coming back it was a lot easier already. It's like he knew the drill, so yeah, man. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, showing off. Oh, what are you doing? Yeah? Oh, come on. Well, I'm pretty excited. It's probably going to be the first year that I actually have time to prepare the garden. I got a lot of seeds, flowers, veggies, etc. Have a pretty good idea of the terraces. So probably I'm going to make one in front there, maybe with a pergola and some hammocks. And then going down there will be smaller terraces where I can grow some veggies, flowers, etc. I'll put in a couple of trees, not too many, probably mainly olive trees. And then I have the pond. And I need to build another one below. But I was thinking maybe in between I can have some smaller ones. Or at least have a tube with the water running down and dispersing tubes to the sides. So if I have overflow, the terraces get like watered automatically. And well, if I take it one step further, maybe I'll put a hose inside, bring it all the way down with a pump, solar, to be able to pump up the water again, and I have like a cascade. That's a wild idea, but who knows, who knows. But that to-do list is really important, because I do have to still go into each apartment. I've been thinking about solutions for shelves, wardrobes, etc. That's the main thing that's missing. Some nightstands close to the bed, but then again I bought the beds which can be separated, so before I want to fix the nightstands to the wall, but since I got some reservations from people who want to sleep separate, where the beds get separated, I guess it's a better idea to think of some system, nightstands that you just pick up and put it somewhere else. So thanks for sticking around, thanks for watching. After Christmas I'm gonna take that trip going south. So I'll bring the camera, the drone. Hopefully I can make some nice shots, and I'll put together a video somewhere in the new year. I'm pretty excited about it, looking forward to meeting some old friends, some families that I've known for 20-25 years. And I wish you all a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and I hope it will be a beautiful year. For sure, I'm positive. Ciao. Psst. Don't you want to say anything? Guess not. Oh, yeah. Oh. So, why don't you say ciao? Huh? Ciao. Oh, well.